Stay away, loner.
Hey, man. The Stalker is only as good as his weapon. An experienced loner spares no coupons on his gun because it feeds him. Well, here we are. Do you need anything? So long.
Hey, man. As far as the local wildlife goes, we're pretty fortunate. What can mutate into monsters here? Boars? Dogs? A cat, maybe? Imagine if we had elephants. Or rhinos. It'd be a mess. See you. I could sure go for a nice steam bath right about now. Talk to our boss. AQUPAS. Then today...
I'm looking for solder.
Nope. Talk to Gaffer. That's him over there.
What do you want? Sit down and stay out of sight.
3 of my men never reported back from their overnight patrol around the Lesser Zone. We found their bodies by the old bridge.
Hey, soldier over here. What do you call 3 dead wardens up the zone's ass? A good start.
A trader who goes by Hamster is peddling this service weapon that belonged to one of those wardens. He got it from Squint.
Apologies, Captain, but Zalicia is a free trade zone. We have an agreement with Korshunov.
Where is Squint?
The zone has its share of secrets. Who are we to meddle in its designs?
Playing a wizened stalker sage, are you? Fine. Squint was there for sure. He finished off the wounded and looted their bodies. Is that the Stalker way now?
It's an ugly business.
Rookies.
If you won't tell me, others will. Seize them!
Easy now. Nobody's going anywhere.
If you don't want the innocent to suffer, find me the culprit.
Well then, in times of war, the law falls silent.
Hey, Stalker. Must been you here. Come over here. Let's have a chat.
Well, what do you want? It's a lot better since we switched over to Mikluch's coupons. Back in the day, you'd walk around with those stupid papers like a dumbass. Now it's all on your PDA. Yeah, bye.
What's up? Everyone used to hang out at the cordon until C.D.O.R went full asshole. He's milking the rookies like freaking cows. If it wasn't for the Gaffer and Warlock, I'd still be paying that dude for my first gun. See ya.
Hello.
Why do people have this stupid need for order? Why do we need some dickhead telling us right from wrong? I came to the zone to get away from all that crap. If I want to die under a bush, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And nobody's gonna stop me.
See you around.
This place is a mess. I'm real busy right now, sorry.
That's how we're all here in Zalicia. This maniac's gonna drink all my vodka at the street.
If anyone asks, I'm at home and busy.
Anyone at all?
Anyone.
Don't buy into that whole dog and pony show, rookie. Gaffer's being uppity, cause sort of lets him. If Korshunov was here instead of him, we'd have been standing against the wall already. The captain prefers a more diplomatic approach.
What is the ward, anyway?
A force to be reckoned with, whether we like it or not. Personally, I don't, but I'm not happy about the emissions either. I'm not about to go out there and throw down the gauntlet. Gaffer needs to realize that sometimes you have to make concessions for the sake of your people. We already had to leave the Cordon. If we leave Zalicia, where are we gonna go?
So, who should I ask about solder?
Try Zotov. The ward can find anyone you want as long as you can cut a deal with them. And you're okay with their methods. Or you could ask Gaffer. Just give him some time to get to his house. He's an easygoing guy. He usually helps rookies out, but he's had to deal with a year's worth of crap today. See ya. Good luck. First drinks on the house if you need it. And I get the feeling you're gonna need it. The Gaffer is a good man. I've been with him since we made our way here from the Cordon. We took on the monolith of the sphere together. I helped him defend Zalicia and got this bar up and running. But there's one thing he doesn't quite get, stubborn old fool. Risking everyone to save one guy is gonna get you all killed. But he is still willing to risk it all. Here, I serve the wardens just as well as I serve loners, because I've learned my lesson. And the Gaffer's gonna learn it too, sooner or later.
I don't feel like running errands. You got anything good?
You still smell like the mainland, tough guy. Feeling bold and audacious already, huh? All right. There's a guy, kinda like you, who owes me some coin. His name is Valik Lummox. I need my money back.
How much does he owe you?
Plenty. He failed to pay up after a wild night. For some supplies before that, too. And he doesn't seem to give a damn. Knows I'm not gonna make a fuss about it. It's not about the money, really. The kid needs to learn the ways of the zone. The sooner he learns, the longer he lives. Maybe.
What kind of man is this Valik Lummox guy?
He's new to the zone, but he already made a name for himself. He's one sharp asshole, not afraid of risks. Always full of white plans. Kinda liked the guy. Thought he would go far. Well, he went too far. Got himself a new gun, and I'm still mopping about how to set him straight.
Sure, I can handle it.
I saw him just a couple of hours ago. He headed north, towards the water tower. I don't want his blood on my hands, though. Just scare the kid, shake him down, and get my money. And that's it. 20% is yours. You know, when I opened this bar, I never expected to see so many folk here. I guess the guys at the Cordon had enough of that gritty-toed cedar. Back in the day, it was just me and the Gaffer having a drink here. And now look at us. A whole bar full of lone stalkers. If the ward stopped bugging us, that'd be awesome. Let's toast to that, huh?
Care to tell me more about Valik Lummox?
The kid owes me. That's all you need to know. Help me shake him down, and he'll get your cut.
How much does he owe you?
Plenty. He failed to pay up after a wild night. For some supplies before that, too. And he doesn't seem to give a damn. Knows I'm not gonna make a fuss about it. It's not about the money, really. The kid needs to learn the ways of the zone. The sooner he learns, the longer he lives. Maybe. Here's what I got.
All right, that's enough.
Get to work, Stalker.
Hey, Stalker! Come over here, rookie. We need to talk. Here's the deal. I'm ready to pass some Stalker wisdom on to you. Right here, right now. And totally free of charge. Interested?
Who could turn down such a generous offer? I'm all ears.
Back on the mainland, Mom and Dad were the most important people in the world, right? But here in the zone, it's the tech and the trader. And their love comes with a price tag. Loot or coupons. Got it?
I take it the trader peddles goods. And what about the tech?
In the zone, the quickest way to figure out how something works is to try it out. An enemy gets a bullet, an anomaly gets a bolt, and a trader gets a little conversation. Here are the coordinates for our tech, Lens, and Hamster the trader. Chat them up. If you've got coupons, buy something. If not, check in with Warlock for a gig. He's usually got something going. One more thing. If you find yourself in a dust-up with any of the factions, pay their boss a visit. Conflict is a part of life in the zone, but there's always a way to resolve it. Always better off with a lousy peace than an awesome firefight, get it? Anyway, once you've mingled with the locals, hit the road. Just don't bother me again. No one else is gonna help you for free in this neck of the woods. Least of all me.
My head hurts so bad.
Aye, Stalker.
No more vodka.
That's the last time I owe anything to anyone, even to Gaffer. He's a decent guy, just too strict. Babysitting rookies for 3 months. I'd take Pripyat over your sorry mugs any day of the week. All right, run along now.
You guys are hysterical. Okay, I got one too. craving some baked apples.
Man, I had a good run. Got 3 whole artifacts. Hamster was jumping with freaking joy. I could go back any day now.
So, you need anything? Suchin's got the sphere soldiers by the balls. Poor bastards can't even fart without an order. They used to hang out at our bar back in the day, and now they're shooting at us. Get yourself some nice loot. So...
Well, what do you want?
So...
It's a lot better since we switched over to Miklucha's coupons. Back in the day, you'd walk around... Yeah, bye. But you can't even see the sunset out there, right? Just concrete. Boxes
Are you
all the
new
way
here?
to the sky.
Come on in, make yourself at home. But don't get too comfy. If you need anything fixed, I'm your man. If you want to swap some stories, go to Mykolaiv or the Gaffer. They got all kinds of baloney to choose from. All right, come on. What have you got there? Have you seen the sphere? Do you know what it does? The thing's mapping the zone. I wish I could see what's inside of it. What kind of anomalies are out there? It's a true miracle.
Have you heard of S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
Of course I have. I have no idea where to find him, but I've heard plenty of stories about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He's a hell of a tech, but as a man, he's rotten to the core. If you're looking for him, ask around at the bar. If I were you, I'd stay away from that guy. He'd shoot you in the back, then charge you for the bullet.
Why does the zone need technicians?
They make sure your gun barrel doesn't fall off when you most need it. And if it does, at least they'll be here to replace it. Weapons upgrades, repairs, that's us. Armor, too. You can't roam the zone in a crappy vest. Not for long, at least.
Need a hand with anything?
I'm glad you're here. As a matter of fact, I do. A bunch of diggers who used to bring me all sorts of useful stuff have gone off the radar. I'm feeling a little uneasy about it.
What could have happened to them?
They were using the PDAs of dead stalkers to raid their stashes. It's a dangerous job, you know. Bad places, traps, and besides, a stash might have more than one owner.
What kinds of people are these diggers?
Where stalkers go out looking for artifacts, diggers look for junk. Gear, old electronics, like dead stalkers' PDAs. They can lead you to stashes full of useful loot, too. They peddle their junk on the mainland, and sometimes here in the zone. I can always use spare parts, so I work with those guys sometimes.
All right. Where should I start looking?
I have the coordinates for their last outing. I told them to stay away from that tunnel. I knew it was a bad idea. There were 4 of them. Max Saturday, Bedlam, Vasa Punk, and Mastiff, their leader. Need anything fixed? Come on, speak up.
About Mastiff's group. What do you need me to do again?
It's all on your PDA, man. My guys were heading into the tunnel. Check the place. Find out how they're doing and why they haven't been in touch. Tell me what you need, and I'll see what I can do. So long. See you around.
I know it's dangerous, but I'm offering you good money here.
Sure you are. No way, man. Find yourself some other dope, willing to march into certain death. Hold on, now's not a good time.
Welcome to the area, Stalker. I've got a job for you, but I should warn you. It involves going to the poppy field. I found my old stash a while ago. Can you believe it? I hid some stuff away 40 years ago, way before the zone ever existed. I was a little kid, but I already had some stalker savvy about me. I wish I'd thought of stowing something useful in there.
The poppy field? What's that?
One of the zone's most infamous wonders. Lots of people are drawn there, but few ever leave. As soon as you walk into the field, it saps your energy, making you weak and drowsy. That's where our farmstead used to be before the accident. I guess it's probably still there, but you'd have to be nuts to settle down in that place.
What kind of job did you have in mind?
When my parents and I were evacuated after the accident in '86, we left a family heirloom in the root cellar. An old Orthodox icon. My mother, she kept talking about it until the day she died. I need to find it. I want to have at least something to remember my family by. Bring it to me, and I'll pay you the full price of an expensive artifact. I couldn't get it on my own.
Why can't you go look for the icon yourself?
I tried, but the moment I set foot in the field, I started feeling so groggy I could barely stand. And then I started hearing voices. Some I'd never heard before, others of those long gone. I can't remember how I managed to get away, but I am never going back there again.
Do you know the root cellar's coordinates?
Sorry, I don't. I know the root cellar's somewhere out there in the poppy field, but that's it. Everything's changed so much.
All right. I'll bring you the icon.
I'd really appreciate it. Remember to stock up on energy drinks, though. The poppy field isn't that big, but you can get lost real easy. Hi there. Did you want something?
Remind me about your job again.
You need to retrieve my family heirloom from the poppy field. My parents left it in the root cellar during the evacuation. I'll pay you the price of an expensive artifact. I tried to get it on my own, but couldn't.
That's all I wanted to know.
I hope it was helpful.
I've got the best deals in the zone. Ask anyone. Guaranteed. I never try to pull one over on the rookies like S.T.A.L.K.E.R does. If anything breaks, it's because you need to take care of your gear. This stuff's not made of steel. Well, except for the things that are. Anyway, show me what you've got.
Know anything about solder?
If someone else had asked instead of you, I'd charge him through the nose. But you're my friend, so I'll tell you for free. Your friend's name sounds kind of techy, so I'd wager he's a tech. They say the gaffer used to know S.T.A.L.K.E.R himself. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R, who went up to the center of the zone and stirred up so much shit, we're still talking about it. But the gaffer won't say a word, damn it. Then again, if I knew a dude like him, I guess I'd keep quiet too, just to stay on the safe side. Well, show me what you've got. Thanks. See ya.
What's up? Some of the factions weren't too happy when the Ward came to town. But what are they gonna do about it? Their weapons and their uniforms belong in a museum next to the dinosaurs. Eddie's.
Anytime. You know how I got into the Ward? Didn't ask stupid questions. 20-mile run in full gear? Yes, sir. Fighting 3 dudes with knives, unarmed? Roger that. Shoot that creep? Thank you, sir. May I have another? Wardens don't think twice. They act. At ease.
Get lost, loner. I'm not reporting to a loner.
Later, okay?
Not now. Can't you see I'm busy?
I hope you're here to talk business.
I've heard you can help me find solder.
You'll have to help me out first, Stalker. You know what I'm talking about.
Squint?
Exactly.
Do you really think it was Squint who killed your men near the cabin?
It doesn't matter what I think. If the loners decide they can kill my men with impunity, things will get ugly real quick. Rest assured, we're going to find the real killer. But in the meantime, catching a looter who stole Ward property will suffice.
Fine. What do you want me to do?
Squint is a piece of shit, but as far as the locals are concerned, he's a stalker first and foremost, and he knows his way around the lesser zone. Stalker like you might have an easier time looking for him.
How do I know you're not gonna screw me?
We're neither hustlers nor bandits. The Ward keeps its word. Sure, the loners call us various names, but they've never accused us of scamming anyone. I want the sensor Squint took from the bodies of my men. If anything happens to him, I won't be too upset.
How do I know you're not gonna screw me?
So you made up your mind. I knew the lesser zone had its share of reasonable people.
Here's the deal. I tell you what I know, and you stop harassing our guys. Sound fair?
We'll see. Spill it out.
I asked around. I think he's nearby, at the warehouse. If you send a squad there...
He'll spot a squad at once. I'd rather have our friend take a look. In the meantime, I'll try to find you some answers, Stalker.
I think it'd be better to send your own men, Captain. They're experienced professionals, and...
Easy now, Uncle Lonya. Let's just have a seat and wait for news from whatever place you want me to send my men so badly. You've got your orders, Stalker. Good hunting. I'm listening. There are worse things out there than mutants, Stalker. I'm talking about people. As a rule, the nicer a guy seems at first glance, the more of a monster he turns out to be. Just a side effect of the zone, I guess.
I've got a couple of questions.
I'm listening.
What's the ward?
First and foremost, the ward keeps the zone safe. The Stalkers are good people, but they can't see the forest for the trees. The zone isn't a junkyard. It's our shot at a better life and a new future. And we're here to make sure humanity doesn't squander that chance, like it always does.
Mind telling me more about yourself?
I'm Captain Zoltov, and I'm in charge of dealing with perimeter trespassers. In other words, stalkers. Don't even ask me why Korshunov likes me so much. I don't want to know.
So, does Uncle Lonya work for you or something?
The guide? Oh no. The guides hate our guts. We're charting their unknown land of miracles and taking it apart piece by piece. Why would they like us? That's why you're going to the warehouse, and Uncle Lonya's staying here with me, where it's warm and cozy, and I can keep an eye on him.
I see. That's all I needed to know.
Don't fuck with me. My patience is running thin.
Screw you. Screw you all. Come on. Who's gonna be first?
Not me.
Shut up, you pussy. This sucker screwed you out of your money. Hey, you! Loner! Come and help some good fellows. Make yourself useful. A dude who likes free stuff. Valak Lumux. Barricaded himself in that shack. Owes me a big pile of dough. And instead of paying me up, he's poking me with a gun. Go and have a nice talk with him, would ya? Calm him down. Make him tell you where his stash is. Got it? 'Cause I'm about to have a fucking meltdown.
You're not the only one Valak Lumix owes money to. I've come to collect his debt.
Why should I give a damn, buddy? First you take care of my problem, then you can take care of yours. Get it?
And if I don't, what you gonna do about that?
Why don't you try it? Come on, humor me. I just love it when people try to mess with me. Right, fellas?
Yeah, he does.
See, buddy? You get what I mean?
Chill the hell out already, I got it.
Good boy. Stay away from the door, or Lumux will blow your head off. There's a hole in the wall where the tower is. You two will have to chat through it. I'll keep an eye on you.
Why is it always me?
Because I say so. No funny business, Loner. You don't want to piss me off. What you need, Pops?
You got nothing else to do?
Real bad timing, man. Ask me later.
Who's there? I'm gonna shoot!
Easy there, I just want to talk.
Are you nuts, man? I'm kinda busy here, you know? If I drop my guard for a second, these thugs will do me in. If I'm going down, I'm taking at least one of them with me!
You owe money to Warlock.
Are you kidding me? Fine, get in line. It's not like you can kill me twice. You want me to pay him back? Alright, listen up. The stash is at the water tower, at the very top. You'll know what to do once you're up there, hopefully. Don't get into an anomaly on the way.
Whoa! He's spilling the beans! Are you scared of heights, Loner? Nah, I don't give a damn. Get up to the tower and grab the stash. Now! What you need, Pop?
Stalker. Dope ain't gonna let us go. You got a clear shot. Take him out.
Either I pay off all my debts, or I gotta leave the lesser zone for good. Thank you, Stalker. I owe you one.
What's going on in here?
This dope, he's a real psycho. I paid him back, you see? A couple of days late. Sure, but I did. And now he and his gang are pushing me around. The dead doubles every day, he said. Like them thugs could count to 3. So I thought I'd climb the tower and gun them all down. Just got a new scope to try out. Too bad I didn't have enough time.
Looks like you owe money to half of the zone.
Hey, it's not what you think. I had a plan. A good one. I just didn't have enough resources. I'd have to run errands for Hamster and Gaffer for months to save up for a decent gun and a detector. That's too long. I couldn't wait forever to get a real job, you dig? And then I'd pay everyone back.
Pay up your debt to Warlock first. He promised me a cut.
Well, I was going to pay him back, honest. Now? Fair enough, that's the right thing to do. Done. I sent the coupons, both yours and Warlock's. Huh? So many freaking bandits around. No wonder. I'd rather steal some stalker's loot than rummage around in an anomaly. So many freaking bandits around. No wonder. I'd rather steal some stalker's loot than rummage around in an anomaly. Bye-bye.
Come in. I just got money from Valley Climax. Tell the little shit I said hi. Maybe I'll pour one for him later if he won't be an asshole. Anyway, thank you, Stalker. Out.
Ah, that's a shame. Whatever, I'm not going back to that bar. So long, Stalker. See you around.
What are you doing in the poppy field? It's a dangerous place.
What about you? What are you doing here?
I live here, and I work here too. Lots of people come to the field unprepared, and some of them stay here forever. I collect the stuff they won't be needing anymore.
I see you know your way around this place. What's so dangerous about the poppy field?
It makes you drowsy, and there's no way to resist it. If you can't hide indoors, an energy drink is your only chance to stay awake. In addition, the field messes with your brain and makes you hear things.
A stalker named Mityai asked me to get a family heirloom of his. A religious icon. It should be somewhere out there in the poppy field in a root cellar.
I've seen a root cellar there. But if you want information, you'll have to pay for it. If you're short on coupons, you can work it on. Otherwise, you can look for it on your own. It's not going to be easy, mind you. I scoured the entire field up and down before I came across that cellar. Doubt you'll fare any better. So, what do you say?
I'd rather keep my coupons. How can I work it off?
I got a job from a merchant from Rostock, and I need more guns and ammo. Look, I marked the bodies in the field that I haven't searched yet. Bring me what I need, and I'll give you the coordinates for the root cellar.
That's a lot of dead bodies. How did they die?
When you fall asleep in the poppy field, you ain't waking up. That's what happened to these guys. Very unfortunate. Or not, depending on your perspective. You can croak anywhere in the zone. Here, at least you can die in peace.
Involved.
Too bad. If you change your mind, I'll be staying here for now. Still here? Look, it's dangerous to stay in the poppy field.
Whatever. I gotta go.
Sure.
Clumsy. Give me a hand here, Alexei.
Leave the glasses, Nina. He'll just break anyway.
Somebody's going to steal it.
We'll put it in a root cellar, where the icon is.
Finally, I have a moment of peace. No shooting, no running around, no goddamn mutants. Oh, it's so quiet here. So calm.
hope it all works out somehow. We'll get back home. And our meter.
Wanna hide with me? Sure.
Look, why take that icon to Zelicia? Give it to me, and I'll give you a gun. A special one. Its former owner must have built it himself. You can't get stuff like this anywhere else in the zone. Are you up for it?
I had a deal with Mitiai, and I'm gonna follow through with it.
You're wasting a good opportunity. I don't know what Mitiai offered you, but you'll never go wrong with a gun. Here's some advice for you. Don't give in to sentimentality. That shit doesn't belong in the zone. It's every man for himself in here. Look, why take that Are you up for?
I had it.
Your waste. Here's. Look, what are you?
Here's the icon.
Smart move. You're a born stalker, I can tell. The zone is for folks who can put their own interests above those of others. Don't worry about the icon. I'll find a good home for it. Oh, it's you. The zone likes it quiet in every sense of the word. Tread lightly. Don't talk too much. And you just might live to a ripe old age. Stay frosty. Look, why take that icon to Zelicia? Give it to me, and I'll give you a gun. A special one. Its former owner must have built it himself. You can't get stuff like this anywhere else in the zone. Are you up for it?
Here's the icon.
Smart move. You're a born stalker, I can tell. The zone is for folks who can put their own interests above those of others. Don't worry about the icon. I'll find a good home for it.
been riding the IPSF airwaves like bitches in heat, and there's nothing. Leshy's not a sucker. We won't let the military have him. But how much longer are we gonna listen to?
As long as Elbow orders us to.
That's bullshit. We should be eavesdropping on whoever might have hired him, like Varan or the Shah. Either of them could be planning a new hit.
Shut your trap, I've got something.
Grenade! Get down! Whoa! Fuck! Oh, look out! Hurts!
Come in, HQ. This is North. We spotted a mercenary near the checkpoint whose description matches the APB on that sheet. He's heading east, towards the abandoned construction site. I'm keeping an eye on him, awaiting orders. Come in, HQ. This is North. We spotted a mercenary near the checkpoint whose description matches the APB on that sheet. He's heading east, towards the abandoned construction site. I'm keeping an eye on him, awaiting orders.
Hi, Stalker. Any luck getting my heirloom back?
Hell of his own thing. You're getting wasted at the bar every night instead of settling your debt to make Elias.
Hi there. Did you want something?
I've been buying you drinks every time.
Found your icon.
It's not his own thing.
Here it is.
It's a human thing.
That's it?
We just can't stop
Here's your
screwing
money.
up our lives.
I guess I didn't come here for nothing after all. Now I've got something from my old life back. Thanks for the help, Stalker. Skiff, I'm so glad to see you. I found my old stash a while ago. Can you believe it? I hid some stuff away 40 years ago, way before the zone ever existed. I was a little kid, but I already had some stalker savvy about me. I wish I'd thought of stowing something useful in there.
You said you lived here before the accident. Tell me more about that.
What do you want to know?
Tell me about your life before the Chernobyl incident.
Everything was just normal. No anomalies or anything. No one died because of wildflowers. The dogs didn't try to eat us for breakfast. And our pigs looked like proper pigs, not the things that you find these days. I had lots of friends. More than I ever had afterward. We had a house of our own, not an apartment. After the incident, we couldn't save up enough to buy our own place again. But most importantly, my parents were alive and well. Unfortunately, you can't appreciate these things as a kid.
Do you remember anything about the disaster in '86?
Little. I remember the distant sound of an explosion in the middle of the night. The glow over Pripyat. The evacuation was a mess. We had to leave everything behind. I can't remember the trip itself. That's for the best, I guess. It hurts thinking about it all. You'll be back home in 3 days, they said. But there was nowhere to go back to.
What was your life like after the evacuation?
I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count. I doubt it was a life of joy that drove you to the zone, Stalker. Well, it was the same for me. I used to hope I'd get to see my old house one day, savor my childhood memories. I was a fool. This zone, Skiff. Everything about it is wrong. This is a place that shouldn't be. Good luck to you.
I was wondering why that kept getting bigger and bigger.